Well, let's start with the tropics because there is Tropical Depression 18 likely to become Tropical Storm Rafael by the end of the day today. A lot of thunderstorms are out there in the central parts of the Caribbean, already bringing rain showers into Jamaica, Hispaniola. Notice that area in yellow. That's another area that we'll be watching into the weekend. So behind Rafael, we could have more tropical moisture in that extended forecast. But as of the 10 a.m. update at the 10 a.m. advisory, Rafael, or soon to be, will see those winds intensify. Right now, we're looking at 35-mile-per-hour max sustained winds around the center of circulation. It's moving north at 9 miles per hour. It has a short window for it to strengthen, especially in those Caribbean waters. It's likely to pass just to the west of Jamaica. Those tropical storm warnings are in effect. Cayman Islands are under hurricane warnings in red. And we now have hurricane watches in Cuba, likely to make landfall as a Category 1 storm on Wednesday. And then as it moves into the Gulf, notice where that cone is. It does stay to the west of South Florida, but we could have tropical storm force wind gusts in places like Key West, depending on just how far to the east this system tracks. Notice how the cone fans out in the extended forecast. There's a lot of uncertainty as to exactly what it will do in the Gulf, and here's why. Again, low wind shear where we have that chance to see that strengthening up to a hurricane. In the upper levels of the atmosphere, we have a big ridge of high pressure. That's what's going to keep it out of South Florida. It's going to try and push it to the west, but coming from the west, the jet stream is going to dip so far south, it's going to try and push it to the east. There's a lot of wind shear, so that's going to help weaken it upon landfall, but landfall could be anywhere from Louisiana to the panhandle of Florida, and that would be as we go Friday into Saturday. So impacts that we do know: flooding rains into places like Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, into places like Cuba, where 3 to 6 inches is possible, locally up to 9 inches. So mudslides, debris flows, especially in the higher terrain, we could see that into the islands. For us, we're looking about 1 inch to 2 inches, maybe isolated areas seeing up to 3. There's not a lot of rain expected today, not a lot of rain expected tomorrow, but the storms that come in as we get into Wednesday, that's where the heaviest of the rain is likely to come in. So we will be watching for tropical downpours across our area. Yes, it's windy out there. It only gets windier each day. You'll notice the most impacts here coming in on Wednesday. So that's what we'll be watching. Gusts up to 35 miles per hour. Again, those tropical squalls will shoot off that center of circulation. So 1 to 3 inches of rain, but the Keys will have the higher impacts. That's where we'll see the likelihood for maybe some coastal flooding, the likelihood that we will see some of those stronger winds. But for now,